Right now we have our offense in. We're gonna basically jog through this. So our clearing team is just going to break out into a basic clearing pattern, all right? Our attackers are going to get into their zones, and we're gonna keep the ball with the goalie initially, and then we'll walk through all the variations of it. So here we go, we have a shot, save, all right, we have the pressure on the goalie, all right? You can see the initial breakout. Now let's get the ball back to the goalie. All right, we have the pressure on the goalie. Goalie is going to basically be the one that starts this. When that ball comes out, all right, to a low defender, that is when everybody is going to shift. All right, so as the ball is in the goal right now, we're assuming they have 10 seconds in there. They're probably going to use up 5, 6, 7 seconds of it before they get the ball out. All right, so as that ball moves to this side, all right, ball's out. Now stop. We have our low defender. Now the most important thing with this is anticipating. All right, if you are shutting somebody off on the other side of the field and you haven't begun to move when that ball is being passed, you're probably not paying attention. All right, so what we need to do is as that ball's in the air, that's when we need to be shifting. And going through slow motion, it's gonna look like there's people open, all right? But once we get it set up and we do it live, it's gonna be a lot more effective. So now we have the ball, we're shutting off here. She's not gonna go running up to the ball because if she does that, all right, the high attacker actually commits to the ball, it's a pass over her head. All right, now what we've done is we created a fast break for him. So what we want to do is as that low defender has the ball, all right, we want to shut this off, all right, until everybody is shifted over and we're occupied. All right, this is our double team player. She's on her way over, all right. Our midi is going to take the responsibility away from Jessica, all right. Once she's there, everybody's moving at the same time, so let's get our midi shifting, our attack shifting, all right, we're gonna leave the farthest person away from the ball open, all right? They do have the luxury, if there's no responsibility in their zone, they do have the luxury to come out of it or shift over to the other side of the field because we know if we get a good double team set up, they're gonna have to pass the ball. They're gonna have to swing it, they're gonna have to redirect it, all right? But now that we have our double team people in place, all right, and she probably won't realize that she's being doubled till she gets closer, all right? But as she gets here, all right, we notice that they're holding, allowing the double team to come to them. All right, once it's gotten close and we know we're covered behind us, and that's going to be through communication, we can now pursue the double. All right, when that double is pursued, our goal is to lock off all close passes. So we got a good double here. All right, our low attacker that dropped back in, she can anticipate the low pass. She can anticipate and start cheating back to that other side. But what she doesn't want to do is go down to the low defender. If she goes there, there's going to be a longer pass over the top, and now it's a fast break. So now that we got this established, the only option for the clearing team is a redirect. All right, they have two options. We talked about in the chalk talk is one is the goalie. An extra pass is good. If they're going to the goalie, it means we got more time. All right, but now as this is happening, everybody should be thinking about where they're shifting to and who they're picking up. We can go ahead and get into this. All right, so now we redirect the ball all the way to the other side. Everybody is shifting over, all right? And one thing I want to point out, what we're not doing right now, all right, and if we're not finished shifting, continue to shift, we have our low attacker is not going and running after the ball, all right? That is extremely important. If she goes and runs to the ball, it's just going to be a pass over her head and we're going to be in trouble. All right, so let's finish out the shift. Go ahead. All right, now we have our double team and we're back to our low attacker and our high attacker shifting over, and there's our double team. You can see that we have all the close passes picked up, all right? On this side, we don't necessarily have to be in their face. We don't have to be face guarding. We can have a bigger cushion over here, but on the ball side of the field, we need to be tightly marked on anybody that's in our zone. All right, if we've done that correctly, they have no choice but to redirect again. The more they redirect, the more opportunities for mistakes.